Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here, Real Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be talking today about maxi pads. Okay, what a fun subject, you guys. Okay, well, maybe not, but anyhow, I can say it's fun because it's over with for the month. You know what I mean? I lived through that one. So, first came on the fun of PMS, and it's like that hits you before your period actually starts, and it makes you speculate and it makes you wonder, do I have the flu? Do I have a cold? Am I getting another sinus infection? I feel bad. I've got a migraine, and it makes you feel like you've got something else wrong with you, and then it dawns on you, oh yeah, okay, PMS. But anyhow, and then the not so fun stuff starts. But I want to talk about these because I love these pads. I don't know. I have probably definitely talked about them before, probably mentioned them before, I like to buy these I buy them from like Vitacost, SwansonsVitamins.com, places like that. And I also think maybe even iHerb, I think. But yeah, just like the online vitamin sales stores, that I buy from, because I buy from every store imaginable. But anyhow, they're pretty easy to find, to track down, and buy online. This is the brand Natracare. These are the 10 pads in this box, the Ultra Extra pads. And let me see. Ooh, there's a lot of noise going on outside today. Okay, let me show you what the box looks like. The absorbency is super. Okay, these are plastic-free, perfume-free. They're like chlorine-free, dye-free, or they have organic cotton. 10 comes in the box. These are just definitely, you guys, I cannot stress enough what a safe alternative these are to other leading brands, like you just grab off the shelf of Walmart or whatever, because a lot of times you don't really know what's in those. You get not only a lot of harmful plastics in those, but you get bleached cotton that is chlorine bleached, and it just, you get things in those that like you don't even think about, you know what I mean? Like your mind doesn't go there because you never really think of something like that, because, you feel like, oh, well, I have periods every month, and I use what's for sale, you know what I mean? So you don't really think about it, but definitely think about it, research it, look into it, read about it, question it. You have to really question everything that has to do with our body, our lives, our health, and our everyday world, you know what I mean? Because there's so many poisons, toxins, chemicals, carcinogens. They're just all around us every second of the day, in our house, in our apartment, in our hotel rooms, just wherever you're at, in our offices, that surround us. But the thing about it, we do have control physically over our bodies, and our own physical little bubbles that we live in. We can control our own, private space, our own personal space. Other than that, we can't. But when it comes to something like this, like what type of, tampons you're using, what type of pads, research, start questioning that, really read up on it. And I know in the last few years I have learned things that I never thought about, I never imagined, I never heard of, but it does exist. But anyhow, I'm kind of getting off a little soapboxy there, but I'm just saying research. I love these pads. I think they work great. I will be completely honest. I do feel you definitely go through more of these than you will like a regular store brand. They're not as long lasting, so the longevity per pad just basically means you will have to change your pad more often. I find they cost a little bit more money, but for me, financially, for the price point, they're just worth it to me to pay a little bit of extra money to have something that's cleaner, better for my body, maybe possibly even better for the environment as a whole. It is worth it to me to pay that little bit more money. So it is a little bit more expensive than other brands, yes. They don't last as long. You have to change the pads more often. Basically, that means you're going to go through them more often than you normally would. Typically, if you can make a pad, think about it, you guys. For me personally, if I wear a pad 4 hours, that's too long. That's just, it's too long, you know. I mean, especially like you go by how much your flow is, you know, things, other factors like that. But for hygienic and cleanliness and, you know, personal purposes and reasons, things like that, if I were to wear a pad 4 hours, that would just be, I couldn't do it. I could not go that long. So, but these, you know, I could change these from it just depends on what day of the period I'm on. I could go 2 to 3 hours, and with one pad, I'm good. You know what I mean? I do find they have a nice absorbency to them, but I will say that they are not as soaked up absorbent as other brands, you know, so you might not get the same absorbency that you are used to. They absorb. Hold on, let me take a drink, you guys. Sinus problems. Okay. Take a drink because sinus related problems, I'm getting all choked up already. But anyhow, they're not as absorbent as other, you know, so you'll have to change them more often. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I know I'm said it like 10 different ways. You will go through them more often. They are a little bit more pricey, but you know, I'm being completely honest because I can tell you the truth. I'm not sponsored. I'm not affiliated. I wasn't given this product for free. I wasn't told to lie to you guys. I wasn't given a script to read or anything like that. So we're getting the real juice here. You know, like the real, we're getting the real deal here. Let me show you real quick what they look like. I'm not going to unwrap one. I'm just going to show you in the wrapper what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't matter who's really watching this. We all really know what a pad looks like. You know, I mean, if you giggle, you giggle. But anyhow, I'm not going to open it up because I'm not on my time of month right now, so I'm not going to be using it. But I just want to show you these are nice and thin. Obviously, these are easier to carry around with you, put in your purse, your backpack, your gym bag, your whatever. They're nice and flat, so they are very thin. I will say that the length of them is okay. So I know they make these in like long and things like that, you know, so basically, you know, whatever style you want to get. And this is just one of my favorite brands. I love it. So it just shows you a little chart on the back what other offerings they have. Sizes, shapes, whatever, you know, if you want something that's extra long, you know, get extra long, or if this length is fine with you. This is fine with me, but you know, overnight when I sleep, I like to wear the extra long because, you know, you like roll around, I toss around and things get shifted and all that good fun stuff that happens, you know, and it's like, and then, you know, boom, you've ruined your, you know, you ruined your sheets or your panties or whatever, you know. I mean, for me, that's not fun because it's like, okay, you know, it's not fun for anybody because it means you have to try to deal with removing a stain, and then if you can't remove a stain, and then you have to buy new sheets or, you know, new underwear or whatever. So yeah, I do prefer sleeping in the longs because they're the long. It's just better protection. But anyhow, I like these. I definitely recommend them. I more than like them. I love them. I definitely recommend them. I will say this, they are very comfortable to wear. Very, very, very comfortable. You know, they don't give you like some pads, and I'm talking about other brands, you know, they'll give you like, not really a rash, but like, I don't know what you call it. I don't want to say diaper rash, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Irritates your skin irritation, you know, things like that, you know. So anyhow, and that's a very genteel part of the body. So you don't want any like irritations or rashes or itchiness or unnecessary things going on down there that you don't want, you know what I mean? Got to take care of downstairs. But anyhow, I know in these videos it's like so limited and so guarded to actually what you can say because I don't know, you know, there are so many rules and regulations, but we're not talking about anything other than real life here. And, you know, I don't know. It just, they want to associate dirty words or things like that, you know. So I try to keep my words guarded, and I might not fully say exactly what I need to say, but yet in a different way. I'm saying it in a different way because, I don't know, just it seems completely ridiculous to me if a video were to get pulled down taken down for whatever reason. I don't know why, but anyhow, you know, I mean, We're talking real talk here. Okay, I love these. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye, beauties.